NERDSoul.
Yeah, late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's go. We've been doing it out, having a good time. And it's anime-ish, y'all. We got the anime-ish crew here. You best believe that. Now, you know who on this line. It ain't just me. Nah, nah, nah. The most valuable player in the comic distribution game of the Gulf Coast, I give to you, Coop of Blurtish. What's up?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? I am still with a man without an official home, but I have a link tree. Blurtish, you can find me. We got podcasts, of course. We do different things. A lot of videos. Thanks to Mike. A lot of stuff that he's taken from the social media. He's been putting out, catching up on the stuff from the end of 23. Of course, he's gonna lead us into 2024 with what we've been going, what we're doing. We're gonna be in Mobile. Anime Fest next week. So if you out there hear us, of course, catch us at blurred.is on IG. So yeah, we ready. Ready to talk about the new season as winter season is finally over. The spring season has finally started.
Yeah, I think all of the winter stuff has had its finale now.
The only thing is that because Ninja Kamui started later, so
Yeah.
they did a thing. So Ninja Kamui is always like half winter, half spring. So it's gonna be over well before the spring season is over. So technically it's winter. But yeah, all the winter stuff is done. I don't know where we at with Undead Unluck. I guess one day we'll go back and touch on the ending of it if we want to.
No, Mike.
Dang, Mike said he ain't
I'm
doing
good.
that.
I'm good. I'm good.
I might do it for GP just for that we did put energy into it, but that's gonna be the last you hear of that show today. I don't care about it today. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm kind of done with that. But before we go on, is not only Coop, all right, but we have the dubious one in the house. I present to y'all Mark Dub. What's up?
Coo-coo-ca-choo. What's going on, y'all? It's Mark Dub, part man, half amazing, spicy like the Creole, not the Cajun. Shout out to Vince Carter, half amazing. He going to the Hall of Fame 2024.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
okay.
as usual, I'm yours truly, but never truly yours. How y'all doing?
Man, I'm chilling up in here, having a good time, man. We getting ready to talk about some anime, the previews of the spring, if you will. Mr. Cooper, lead us into the previews. Hit us off with that springity spring goodness.
Oh, so you want to start? So you want to go into the previews? Cool, I love it. So do y'all want me to just go over everything that I see, or do y'all want to take turns? Blah blah blah. How y'all want to do?
Nah, you lead this. We'll chime in on stuff that whether we we love it or hate it, or think that we gonna love it or hate it.
Oh Lord. Anyway, well, let's see. I'm gonna start off low key. Which one that actually I saw today? And actually I'm gonna give the homie Gamma some love because she actually suggested she mentioned it last week. So hopefully she pops up. Let's start off with Windbreaker. And what I did with the sources I looked at for the anime, I actually, y'all know it's a weird thing of mine, but I like to do this. I like to find out episode count. So I like timing. I like framing. I like to frame my time, y'all. Like, y'all heard me complain about W that we never gonna really mention again. They went too long in their first shot. It gave us too much. Sometimes too much it's not enough. It's too much of a thing. It's a minus. Sometimes I just want a nice good sandwich. I don't need a whole buffet. So that's how I'm starting. I analyze my anime. Some things be like, oh, please give us more. And they be like, nope. Solo Leveling was like, nope, you get 12. We're going to keep you salivating for next year. And that's fine, because I'm going to come back next year. I already read the books. I already know. So I'm going to start off with Windbreaker. This is what this is about. So I'm going to kind of read, what is that? If I screw up the names, y'all, forgive me. Japanese ain't my first language. It ain't none of my language, but I be trying. Haruka Sakura. Yeah, his last name. It looks like Sakura, Sakura, but it's probably, I think they named it Sakura. So he wants nothing to do with weaklings. He's only interested in being the strongest of the strong. He just started at Furin High School, a school of degenerates known only for their brawling strength they use to protect their town for
Mhm.
anyone who wishes it ill. But Hakuru's not interested in being a hero or being part of any sort of team. He just want to fight his way to the top. I think that the description at the last is a little misleading. He going to join the gang. It's a Furin or whatever, or the gang is actually
Yeah,
called
because
Windbreaker.
it's the high school, so it's like he ain't got no. He already wearing the gear.
I mean, he has his own gear, but any which way he comes in, he blows into town, and he has like one side of his head is black, one other side of his hair is white. He has different color eyes, and this is where it goes into the motivation of this character. And I did see episode 1. I already shared some video. They even shout out to I'm Kevin. No, it was inevitably dope. Already looked at it and did his thing, which was hilarious. I always love when he do his thing.
He's
Um,
hilarious.
very much so. And half of the fighting of the show, the episode 1, as Action Man here, they literally about 30 people got their brains crushed in on episode 1. So this, if you know anything about the Linguist, shout out to the god Kurabara. It's about fighting, and as of right now, they don't look like there's no gonna be any supernatural hitch to it. It's just dudes who want to be accepted. Like Hakura has been wronged by society. People have looked down on him because he's different. A lot of prejudice in, say, Japan. I looked it up from some other reviewers who talk about it. Since it's more homogenous society, they don't have a lot of different races usually in Japan. Very, very little. So they're used to, like, if you look different, or as they say, if you're the nail that stands out, usually gets hammered. That's like
Yep.
a saying. Um, if you don't fit the status quo, they put you down. So he probably don't come from the best background standing. I don't know how he just up and transfer schools or wherever. I don't know. Nobody don't know. Don't ask them questions
Yeah,
yet.
we don't ask those questions
I
on
don't know
TV.
how. It's TV, it's high school, it's about delinquents. It's very simple. The townspeople, like, these cats stood up to be like, look, y'all, we gonna fight, and they wound up protecting the townspeople of this section of where they at, and they actually respect them, and they protect
Yep.
these old people, and they clapping for them. They beat the hell out this gang who was talking noise, like they taking hostages, they being rude. They like, yeah, whoop they, off top. So it's like, this is the episode 1,
Bruh.
and it's
All I
like,
want to know is, like, I mean, we probably ain't gonna get into it because they like we don't need to, don't worry about it. But I'm like, where the police at? I guess the police just gave up.
man, police don't exist in these things. So maybe we'll get into it, but I doubt it, because you know why? We only got 13 episodes.
Mm.
We ain't worried about no police. Police ain't cool. I'm just joking,
They're
but
like, we ain't got a sheriff, we ain't got an officer, we ain't got nobody.
they probably will. Bro, the dude who came from Windbreaker, who seems like the leader, he took a metal bat and crushed it with his hands.
Yeah, that's true.
And what I laugh at, one of the reviewers was like, oh, it's so grounded, blah blah blah. I wish it was more fantastical. I wish it was like Trigger was doing it. Y'all, he crushed a metal
He
bat.
crushed the
with his
metal
hand.
bat. Like,
This dude-
bruh.
The main character kicked, jumped off people's head, flip kicked, and saved a woman who's getting held at knife point. I'm good. I mean, I don't need it to be overly fantastic. Like, when we gonna get?
Well, no, I'll tell you, man. I haven't watched the first episode. I have watched the clips that you sent, and man, they look like they get busy. They look like it ain't no games being played when they get to that part.
So
They-
this.
Ooh.
Oh, what's up? So this is basically, like I said, he had a little banter. I think the shopkeeper, I think she's a little older than him, so she may not be in high school. She may be, but she was basically like, "Hey, we're not gonna judge you because you're different. We ain't gonna judge you because you're a thug. Hey, can you help keep the peace?" And she's like, "You ain't," and she told him, "You ain't gonna do it. You can't fight to the top in this town on your own. You need to join up with somebody." And then that's when you meet the Furin High / Bofin or Windbreaker, or let's just call them the Windbreaker gang, and they are the protagonists of this story. So just like any old, like, kung fu movie back in the day, where you had a studio, You got like a school, and they gotta protect it. Like the old Wu-Tang Shaolin monks. People who always
Hmm.
try to kick up stuff with them. They be like, look, you got to get out of here.
They
Just
bring the
take
best students to the front.
so just replace that with delinquents. Um, Hopefully it don't get too dark. It's probably gonna get darker, but there's a lot of people who probably deserve their face getting crushed in, and that's it. And sometimes, even that's a good lunchtime anime for me to kill time. Like I like Buchigari. Buchigari has a fantastic element, and I always say like, it's okay, but may not be exactly for me to watch all of it, or I'm not in a rush to watch it. Windbreaker easily can replace, from what I saw, episode one, the vibes I get with Buchigari, and I ain't never went back to Tokyo Revenger, especially now that I know what I know. Shout out to Calvin. Um, this is gonna be my new Tokyo Revenger for me, and the protagonist can actually fight.
You know what? And
Go figure.
shout out to Gamma. Gamma said that last week. Gamma said that this was giving her some very Tokyo Revenger vibes. But yeah, like the character got hands. So
Tokyo
that's already a step up for me. I'm sorry.
Revenger in the process that is about delinquents, their gang. Hopefully we ain't got no time travel, quasi isekaiing. We ain't got none of that. Hopefully it's just about a dude who felt wronged by society because people look down on him because he got different colored hair. I feel like a kindred speaker because I got gray hair on one side of my hair. I got a gray patch and I got black hair on the side. I ain't got different colored eyes, but what you gonna do? People gonna beat me up because I got gray in my hair?
Shout out to the guys at Uppercuts who keep saying I dye my hair. I don't dye my hair.
Well, lucky you. All right.
Oh man,
I'm gonna sick soccer on you, fam.
I know we got to move forward, and I'm not gonna review the show, but I will say this: I like it. I won't say I like the intro song, but it can grow on me. I'll say
I'm gonna
that.
have to. I
didn't skip it. It could grow on me.
Hey, we appreciate that.
I did enjoy. It's like a good kind of rock upbeat feel. Like it's like it make you want to go into the gym and just jump around.
Man, I'm about to really absorb it. My boy is dressed in the Kyo Kusanagi. You know what I'm saying? Out here like King of Fighters. And he's like Goku. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Oh Lord, don't ruin it, man. He actually got.
He want to know who the strongest, and he only want to see the strongest. I gotta give it to my boy. You know what I'm saying?
I guess, man.
He only want to see the strongest.
He don't seem like.
No, it's about the struggle. It's about the struggle, man.
Oh, okay.
It's about the struggle for that strength, man. So I gotta give it to him.
Had to bring up Grandpa Goku, but I guess that is his words. Who's the strongest?
Yo, man, he be wanting to know. He be wanting to know who the strongest. He out there trying to get that, get that vibe up so he can raise his game. So I was like, Sakura, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you right now.
Is a hurt child who gonna hurt you because people been kicking him down, and you know what? I ain't mad at him for fighting back.
Oh, I will say this: the statement about the worst grades but the best fighters. Why is that true? Like in real life, like if you look up the school, whatever school in your, I don't care what county, city, parish, township, wherever you live, the worst school be having the best fighters. Right. Or if they're not the best fighters, those dudes can take a hit. Like they be like, dang, y'all always scrapping.
All I know is if the dude who gets when he get that paper folded in half and he asleep and the teacher just put it on the side, like he's already a lost cause. Leave him alone. And he might be a nice, you know what? Some of those thugs sometimes they ain't just mean to everybody. A lot of thugs don't even be worried about so-called nerds and this and that. Cause they too busy beating each other up. Sometimes they be like, I gotta conserve my energy for fighting. Like I ain't got no time to study. I got heads.
Yeah, this is when I'm gonna follow it along. And I don't love the intro, but I don't hate it. It might grow on me. I'll listen to it a couple times. It might grow on me.
You know what? What's funny? I think I listened to a little. I'm gonna reanalyze it, but the outro seemed like yeah, we chilling. Like after all that fight, they're like, yeah, like lo-fi outro. We cool right now.
And I might have to go back and listen to that because I straight skipped the outro. Once it was over, I was like, all right, cool. I got to do something. So
So Windbreaker is going to, as of right now, I think I'm gonna at least give it the good old 3 episode try and see if it don't go the route of Buchigiri or Tokyo Revengers. I got a feeling it won't. In fact, you just keep doing this, protect the townspeople. It's 13 episodes. I'm cool. Don't slouch. You can have a little humor, and I know we got to go to school and go more to setting and beat up some other gangs. Look, I like beat 'em ups, so easy concept. So that's all I got on that one. Like, I think Windbreaker, I recommend it.
all right,
So-
cool.
So now I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna go to some definite. The rest of them are gonna be, I think, big hits. Usually, I'm the dude who don't just try to go chalk. I try to find a little weird curveball. I ain't gonna be no curve. I think Windbreaker is about as curveball as it is gonna get for me. You know, until Rachel pop up and give us. I mean, she already gave us the isekai. Till she pop up, she mentioned Remonster. Probably not my jam for right now. But
Nah,
if you
bruh.
need an isekai, check it out. Check out Rachel's recommendation. Just in case if you need an isekai, ain't for me yet. But I know the one we've been talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and mention this. Sentai Dakashishi Kakai Kaiku. Better know that. I know I screwed that up on purpose. Sentai Dashishi Kaku.
Ruby said, "Sentai Shakasa Fakasa Wakaso."
Coop said, Sentai, hip hop, boo wop, Scooby Doo. Guess what, America? We love you.
But also known as Go Go Loser Ranger. So far,
Go Loser Ranger.
this thing has been this, believe it or not, this may not be the biggest or most watched one of the season, but it's gonna be a hit.
It's
but
gonna
it's
be up
based-
there.
It's on a popular manga. Manga's been out for a minute. People are amped for it, so this is the breakdown of it. 13
Did
years
you read
ago,
the manga, Coop?
no. So I don't know nothing other than what I know of.
Okay,
It's
so
in-
he can't spoil us on it. All right, cool.
Whatever.
At least
I'm
not
just-
yet.
I'm going to. I do read the synopsis. I looked at a little, just review, but I don't know nothing what happens in the initial setup. But I mean, initial setup is basically in the summary of it. Basically, 13 years ago, nefarious monster army invaded Earth. But humanity's greatest protectors, the Dragon Keepers, aka the Rangers, defeated them in a single year. But here's the catch: every Sunday, since the monsters got forced into been beat, they have to force out their defeat every week for the past 10 years or whatever.
Wow.
So basically, imagine you get your butt whooped, or just somebody mollywop you, and they be like, "Guess what, player?" Which actually, slavery was kind of this. You're gonna act out your defeat every week for society to like throw a football game, party, concert for you every week. That's your punishment. And we gonna shine on you every week, and we're gonna defeat you every week. And you gotta
Wow.
keep coming up with ideas for how you gonna get defeated, and be creative.
Wow.
So
They really scuzzy. Like they making them do all the work and
So-
making them lose.
I get it. They actually beat them. They saved the Earth. But yeah. So basically, and they've been forced to act this out, but in front of the unsuspecting public. So the public kind of don't even know what's quite going on. Maybe in this review, I think the public know, but I don't think they quite know how much they're being forced. But determined to change this, a single monster, the little soldiers and the little skull mask, they're called dusters. Basically, their names are scrubs. They're just there to be dusted off. He's gonna infiltrate the ranger force. Somehow I think they can shapeshift, so I think he's gonna somehow fool them, because the rangers have a cadet school. Like, they're so big now, they have an army force that they can like train other up and coming rangers or people to join their force. So he's going to infiltrate it.
That's convenient.
And one of the rangers, I think, actually doesn't agree with this behavior. Help of a mysterious ranger, Yumiko Tsukikiri, D managed to see some stuff, and he's going to try to get more into it. So basically, he's going to infiltrate it, figure this out, and try to tear them up from the inside. So we don't like that's all we know. And you see some stuff, and you see that the Rangers look a little off. We don't know how off, but the fact that you know, it's defense is one thing, but this is like say if Voltron or the Power Rangers went up there and said, "You remember when Voltron got tired of Planet Doom, and they went kind of destroyed Planet Doom?" Okay, fair enough, because that was the ultimate defense. But imagine if they like, all right, we're gonna kill y'all, and then we're gonna make you get killed every week from here on out. A little bit much, isn't it? Maybe
more than a little bit.
Little bit. So for 10 years, like if you're gonna kill people and break their soul, I hate to, how can I put this, but you would be a better mercy to go ahead and peep people out and then to be able to torture them until the end of time. That's just, it is what it is. The engagement of war is hell. Ain't no good side to it. But it's something particularly dirty to be committing war crimes, inhumane crimes against your enemy that you have vastly defeated.
That's especially heinous. Yeah.
Like you destroyed them. Like you got them acting out as theater kids to show their death, their loss every week on Sunday. Like, bruh. So, and again, episode count. It actually has already started. It's on Hulu. It's gonna be on Hulu. By the way, Windbreaker Crunchyroll. It's just funny that this is a Disney is showing the North American version of this, but Hulu. But it's like I almost wonder, like, could Disney not wait to jump at this when they used to own Power Rangers, but then they sold it back to Saban and Levy. So maybe this is like, haha, or revenge. I don't know. But you're only getting 12 episodes of this, so it has started. I haven't watched episode 1. I tried to watch it by one of my methods. I think Disney is being very stringent on this one. Eventually, it will come into my possession, some which way. But I am interested in this, even if I have to go get Crunchyroll.
Bro, when you say it that way, that makes it sound like there's no good way that you gonna see it. Oh my goodness.
Well, excuse me, if I may.
Oh no! I will be seeing it the same way you will. So
I'm just saying,
it is not an indictment on your character, as it is all.
I don't care. I don't care about my character. I just don't want Disney to F with us. So I need to watch how I say that with Disney.
Disney ain't thinking about me right now. They ain't worried about this.
Hey man, I'm just
saying. We won't give them no fuel.
I'm just saying. They found me via third party last year to do that thing. Shout out to
man, don't I'm give just me, saying. Oh man, do not.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Somebody's listening. we gonna do it the right way and get Crunchyroll. Haha, wink, wink. And Mike has Crunchyroll, so don't worry about it, folks. But I feel like this is one that's up your alley, Mike. Maybe you might want to join in on a review on that. But one way or another, this one's gonna get looked at for at least a good 3 to 5 episodes. I'm
hoping it's good. I could have watched it today. I just didn't know it was out. So I'm hoping it's good.
Yeah. So the next one, and I guess Mark, that sounds like it's up your alley. Sound like have I Mark you there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So sound like you'll be joining me on that review whenever we get it. The next one, I already know you're going to watch this with me because you already kind of quite did. I'm gonna try to say either the Korean or / what's it called in Japan, Kinka Doku Gaku, aka viral hit. Look, y'all. First of all, shout out to Black Master Dundee. I was watching him live. He does a lot of manhwa / webtoon readings. This is one that I always saw in his playlist. Never watched. I never read the webtoon at all, but I heard of it via him. I deep dived into this thing for the past week. I am finished. It's still ongoing, but I'm soon gonna be bumping up against being current in the show, in the book or whatever. So that's how much this story has jumped to me. So I'm gonna talk about it. The good thing, Mike, well, they don't know how many episodes it's gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be like this might be as big as Solo Leveling. This might be the biggest one of the season. Just because it's coming in with an install base. It's been they
Well,
so I
it'll
think
be the biggest of the new stuff. Cause I mean, come
we
on, sir.
talking new stuff. Hold on,
Yeah, come on, sir.
hold on. When I say the yes, I know you need to put that clarification. I'm
Yeah,
talking
let's
new, man.
clarify. Yeah,
All
all right,
right, I
what
ain't
up?
talking about it's gonna be bigger than Demon Slayer. All right, I
That's
ain't talking about
right.
it's gonna be bigger than My Hero.
Ain't nobody messing with my boy Commodore right now. All right.
But the fact that we don't know if it's unknown episodes, that mean they might do two cores, so they might hit us with the 26. You know, I might not need 26, but unless they depend on where they stop at. So they got to finish the first bully the first season is what I need. But let me tell you what it's about. Bullied by his classmates and popular YouTube streamer Paco. Haben spends his high school days suffering humiliation and abuse. His troubles don't end there. Outside of school, Haben slaves away at many jobs to pay for his mama's hospital bills. And basically, he's getting picked on by Paco and his cameraman, who's a social climber who ain't got no hands himself. That's a running gag to the story. But one day, Haben accidentally spills ramen on Paco's cameraman, aka Snapper. I'm not going to even say his real name, but his nickname called Snapper. And the dude was basically he's like, hey, your mom got a YouTube account or you got an account. Let me use your account because my parents won't let me. So he was so down bad and so miserable. He let the man come in his house to do it, and he was like doing like gaming stuff to whatever to like start his YouTube channel. But they
His
kept
new tube.
yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I can't say YouTube. That's what they said.
His
Basically,
YouTube channel.
but they've been insulted. They've been kind of the insults been pouring up. His mom is sick with cancer. She's waiting on a transplant if he can afford it. And they said some pretty disrespectful stuff. So while he was letting Snapper in his house, and basically they didn't know they was being filmed because he thought he knocked off the monitor. He punches the hell out of Snapper. They get into a fight, and this is going to lead him to a new career, making YouTube videos of fighting and standing up to bullies and different things. And it's gonna be a good story, y'all. It's gonna go from 0 to 100 real quick, and it's gonna stay at 100.
I tell you, man.
Okay. But
I tell you, Coop. So y'all, Coop did the thing he does. He bullied me. He said, "Hey, you're gonna watch this webtoon." He said it just like that. There was so much anger in his voice. I capitulated and I watched it. I'm so glad I watched it, y'all. It is so dope.
I did not.
Shout out.
Okay.
Shout out to it. It's a webtoon now, but it is starting out as it's about to be an anime. Shout out to Black Master Dante for he twitched it and he was reading the webtoon. Man, you are so good, brother. Like,
yeah, man. Shout out to you if you ever hear this.
He narrated it, and I was like, cool. We must give this brother money because he is that good.
Musical effects on it, like he highlights the move. When something is dramatic, he got that music. Or when it's like fight time, he plays like his own like remix of like the Street Fighter versus X-Men or like Street Fighter versus Marvel versus Capcom music too.
Mhm.
That's kind of mixes in there. You know, like look, if y'all play video games, y'all know the theme song. It's like that. I think Wolverine stage where you like falling from like the logs or something. It's one of them. But basically, yeah, shout out to Black Master Dante, man. Like you can read it on Webtoons. The platform Webtoons is free. But if you want to support a Blurred or a Taku and he's giving it you great work, watch his YouTube and playlist.
Y'all.
Until finish everything.
You can't go wrong with him. The brother's good. He's very entertaining.
Yeah, he hold it down.
You're gonna enjoy it. So, and that's like that. And I'm not gonna even spoil nothing. But I like Haben. I like the characters. When I dive into something, like I don't just dive into stuff that if it's like painful, like y'all saw how we feel about Undead Unluck. I'm gonna go back and finish it out of pain and suffering. Um, just because I don't like to leave stuff incomplete. I'm at least watch the last episode of the season. This gonna be an easy watch. I hope that the animation, I mean, it's gonna look a little goofy the first episode, but it's gonna pick up, y'all. Like it's gonna cross a lot of things, and
Right,
even
right. Like, um, in a way, I was like the protag. I was like, oh, he's soft like Tokyo Revengers.
Mm.
But nah, man. And he got strength of character too, which I mean, the strength of his character is actually like one of his superpowers. So
yes, very much so. Like you know, and look, whether he's soft or not, man, this dude here has been out here busting his butt to save his mom, keep his mom well, and taking on the weight of the world as a high schooler. You know, and I get it. Y'all can say that's people could be like, oh, that's a trope, this and that. It's a trope that I will never get tired of because tropes exist. So I like to see the up and cut like I root for the underdog, and I root for the underdog as these are more real world situations. I get it. Some people don't like that cool or be like, I don't like that cool, but I can relate to Hobbin. Not saying my mom ain't sick nothing, but my mom is a widower. My dad is passed. You know, as you grow up and you see these things and you look at it, and you of course you want to take care of your parents and different things. And sometimes you feel like there's always that hater. There's always that person that you want to just jack in the jaw, especially when you're in high school. I ain't saying do that now as an adult. You might get arrested. But in school, you should be able to defend yourself. And you should be able to defend
Yep.
yourself now.
Yeah, as
Especially
an
people
adult.
like
If
like as an
if
adult.
somebody step to you, you don't have to be running and cowering away.
You ain't got a cower. Sadly, it's just a little more difficult sometimes, but with certain people. But you have a right to defend yourself.
If y'all don't know it about me, I suffer from a raging Napoleon complex. If you run up on me, I will return fire. One of my favorite things to tell people is I will give you exactly what you asking for, and when I'm finished, I promise you won't ask for more. I promise you won't.
Hey man.
When I tell you Hobbin and like I'll just say he does get a little bit more proficient over time, and that be that Hobbin energy.
In fact, I'm just gonna say this without spoiling it right now, because now when we do review it, it's gonna be full on spoilers.
Yeah.
This one I ain't holding back. But if you ever saw an old kung fu movie called The Master Builder, started off as a scrub, ended up as a master. I'm just saying. Or, matter of fact, another anime contemporary from the 90s, Kenichi, the greatest disciple. Think that, but put it in a real world, or very real world setting. And with Kamashi, with martial arts, and with how to be a good YouTuber, podcaster, and a viral sensation, and to make money. Combine all those elements, and that's what you got in Viral Hit. I think this is going to be one of the big boys of this new season with ease. It's gonna be. I hope it's one of my favorites. Hopefully, the animation and the pacing and everything gets down and matches the energy or surpasses what Black Macedon has been able to do with it. So if they even just match him, I'm happy. Success. It'll be an A++. So that's all I got to say on that.
I mean, yo, if they need to hire him as a consultant or whatever, make it so. But he rep their product excellently.
Well,
he rep their product in such a way that I will definitely be checking it out.
True. But at the same time, they done had 2 billion views all over the world for reading their product. They probably gonna be fine. So they coming in heavy. So the next kind of big one that's been a very popular manga. It's actually a shonen without a 15-year-old hothead. This one is gonna be easy to say. The Japanese name is Kaiju 8 hyphen Go or Kaiju number 8. So basically, Kaiju have been appearing around Japan for many years, blah blah blah. To combat these beasts, an elite military unit known as Defense Corps risk their lives daily to protect civilians. Once a creature is killed, sweepers, basically, look, the cleanup crew, garbage men, damage control at best. But basically, you are the guys cleaning, working under the professional Kaiju Cleaner Corporation, or left to dispose of the remains. You are a garbage man and a special sanitation worker. Kafka Habino or Habino, a 32-year-old man. They made sure to let you know he's 32-year-old. Appreciate that. You know, he's grown. Is unsatisfied with his job as a sweeper. From a young age, he aspired to join the Defense Corps, which is like the higher level of it, and kill kaijus for a living instead of cleaning up after debris. After a few failed attempts, however, he gave up on his dreams and resigned himself to the mediocrity that had provided a decent paycheck, which a lot of us do. Nevertheless, when a ambitious 18-year-old recruit named Lido Ichiwa joins his cleaning team, Kafka is once again reminded of his desire to join the military. So, hey, man, the youth is inspiring this dude here. Following a chain of unfortunate events and an interaction with the junior sweeper, Kafka encounters a parasite-type kaiju that forces his way through his mouth, turning him into a humanoid monster. With his newfound powers, Kafka aims to give his lifelong dream a try. We don't know the episode count, so it could be 13, could be 26. So
now, this is one that I'm on the fence with. I didn't like the trailer, but it's production IG, so I'm gonna at least watch one episode.
Man, go on do that 3. Bro.
Thank you, Mike. Like, what you ain't like about the trailer? This is another one that looked like it's gonna be bussin'.
Do 3, bro. Like you talk about that one. I basically just described episode 1 for you. It's gonna take all of episode 1 for he get the damn thing in his mouth. So,
yeah, but still, if it looked dope, I can still hang through episode 1.
All right, I'm just saying.
So, I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot. You know, I'm gonna give it the first 25 minutes or whatever they do.
Bruh, they just told you what episode 1 be. This dude is 30-year-old. He don't like his job. He gonna be mad. He hate his job, and then he gonna get inspired. Then he gonna get superpowers and get turned to a kaiju. That's episode 1. I promise you.
We'll see. They might have. It depends on how they play it out.
Okay. If
you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for the anime where there's a brother. All right, he's temping at SunTrust before they got bought out by whoever. So he's temping at SunTrust Bank. All right, taking online classes, and then at night he's delivering pizza. All right, it's the story of a young nerd soul.
I'm about to say, where's this going?
It's college nerd soul. All right, taking online classes. All right, because he ain't got time to go to the actual school.
I ain't trying to laugh. It sounds like a good commercial. Uplifting story.
It's like, come on, Calvin.
Oh,
Calvin, go.
Not Calvin. Hold on. Hey, all right.
Calvin.
Side beat, y'all. Don't you trust McDonald's? I know. All right, McDonald's have done some good. Well, I ain't gonna say good. They have.
Let's
some
not
people,
say they done good, but
some people have benefited from working at McDonald's. So there's no shame in working at McDonald's. I worked at Burger King. Burger King was hell. Ain't no shame.
I was at Burger King. That was my first job. Shouts to BK. You know what I'm saying? Biddy's in the BK Lounge.
It's one of those jobs that make you jealous that you wish you worked at McDonald's. Okay, so trust me. They didn't even have no Calvin commercial for Burger King, but that's still laughing at
Mary J. Blige.
Oh God, dancing about some chicken. But you know. Oh, did she do that churches and did she do 2 of them? No, it was Burger King chicken, I think. I remember something about it.
It was chicken at Burger King. It was a terrible commercial.
Who remember the Calvin commercial, y'all? If y'all old enough to remember it, they made McDonald's sound like the place to be. Calvin, hey, I heard you got that job, man. You did it, huh? I was like,
Go
They
ahead
acted
on,
like
young
they
boy.
acted like Calvin was pulling in six figures out this joint.
I was. I mean, it was cool because they started promoting to the. Well, it wasn't cool, but it was cool because they were promoting directly to the black community. But that might have been the first Mickey D's commercial because they were Mickey D's with the black folks.
Hmm.
They were your friend, they was your partner. You know, they went to college with you at Hillman.
Oh
It
boy.
was all over. Yeah, that was the first time I heard Mickey D's. We don't even call it Mickey D's down here. I ain't heard nobody call it that. But East Coast, y'all, give y'all that. You know, I mean, I don't know why people gave it a nickname because it was just McDonald's, man. But that's how they get you, man. Good
Man,
ass
you know we
marketing.
gotta we
Good
gotta
marketing.
shorten everything, man. Like it used to be Mickey D's, then we changed it over to Mickey's, and
People call it
that's
Mickey's.
yeah. Be like, yo, man, run up to
Where?
Mickey's real quick. At least around here in VA, that was doing that, and I was just like, I know we shortened everything, so I was just like, hey,
We
man,
do. I give this a McDonald's, and Sprite or with Coca
mm,
Cola, which they actually work very well together. They pretty much are. They're not the same company, but they definitely in the same club. I'll just say that. Uh, Go look at y'all remember the Sprite commercials and look at it. Shout out to
bruh,
the Weird History Food, Weird History. They went over some of that how Sprite beats 7 Up, and they used hip hop to do it, basically.
yeah,
So
Man, look, shout out to Heavy D. I
yeah,
like the
man.
Sprite. I am Heavy D and I am very particular. Others may try, but Sprite is kickier. That dude said kickier. And
yo,
it made
man,
all the
shouts
sense
to
in the
Heavy
world.
D, man.
Look,
Heavy D, at one point, he was my GOAT. I love that dude, man. Rest in peace. Heavy D,
that,
Yo,
man.
man,
look,
the overweight lovers in the house, man.
look. Chris Cross had some of the best. Then who else? Then the Brand Nubians. I love they Sprite commercial. It was.
Man,
Yeah, because if it wasn't Sprite coming to hip hop to do something, it was Saint Ives.
Oh
say
man, well, God,
that.
yeah, that's way less pasta. but both predatory. But
Yes. But anyway, back to Kaiju No.
one day we should just go over this stuff, man. Like just we would just rank our Sprite commercials. I don't know, why not?
Lyman
But
has a twist of unexpectedness that one can't resist. Number one on my list.
Grand Poobah, right?
Classic.
Loved it, bro. It makes every time I see it, it makes me want a Sprite. I drink Sprite to this day. They got me.
Yeah, because it was
But-
like
No,
it was like Sprite.
Got me because I was like Sprite. Sprite tastes like sweet TV static. Like
I actually liked it though better than 7 Up. 7 Up though.
it grew on me. Yeah.
It was way cooler than 7 Up.
It was
And this is
cool.
why
It was
this is
cool
why
because you had the rappers on it. You know what I'm saying?
7 Up is for the old people. The old people didn't even want it. They sold it a couple times. But anyway, sorry. Side note, y'all. Fun times. So that's probably a lot of shonen. Real quick, I guess possible slice of life I may try because it looks sweet and nice. Grandpa and grandma turn young again. Basically, an old married couple. They wind up in their 20-year-old bodies. They still got gray hair, but then they just start showing the youngsters what they could do and I guess doing adventures and other stuff and just living again. Basically cocoon, but they
Aw.
actually turn younger. For some reason the critics are like I'm like, geez, man. It just
It
seems
sounds
like
cute.
it sounds cute. Like it sounds like something I could just kill time with. Maybe my wife might watch it with me. I already sent it to her. Like, hey, let's try this. Like who gonna be mad at like 90-year-olds who wind up getting to live young again for whatever reason? So some and it's supernatural. Hopefully it doesn't have some sad twist or something. I'll be mad if I watch that and be like, it was a dream all along. But so that's one. The only other one I might think about slice of life is called Bartender, the God of the Glass of God or something, where he makes these life-changing drinks and he listens to your problems and yada yada yada, and he's trying to impress this hotel owner to get the job. It's actually supposed to be a like remake of a long-running or older series, and this is a redoing of it. So, but it's supposed to just be like, hey, he listens to you and help you out with advice or something. It's like, I don't know. Cheers with all the Boston people in weird Boston,
Mm.
and at a cooler, much sophisticated metro spot, I might give it a try, episode or two, to see what's what. Um, but that's all I think I'm gonna add. I know that's a lot, y'all. I know that's a lot to try in a new season, but this season, look, spring. What I said about spring and summer, it just gets bigger and better. And this is before, of course, they do it all this now. May, whichever two ain't hot, go get shipped or might get dropped because My Hero and Demon Slayer are coming
Slayer of Demons.
at the end of
Man,
April and
look,
May. So y'all got
y'all
6
better
at
get
least.
y'all money.
Y'all got a good 4 or 5 weeks to get me to stay in my rotation. Don't be like Undead Unluck out here, y'all.
Yeah, don't be like Undead Unluck, because I'm gonna tell you like this. Once Commodore and Deku come back in, and I done caught up on both of them,
It's just
bruh.
I got so much bandwidth now. Maybe I might be polite. Like, see, Mike, this is us. We bully in the anime. If we would had you by your neck. See, Mike, he'll punch you in your gut and throw you in the trash. See, me, I'm gonna put my arm around you. I'm gonna give you a shot. Then I'm gonna steal your money and throw you in the trash because you got don't. If at best, I might make you a lunchtime anime. I watch anime. I might just flip it on. Shout out to like my homie the villain who don't want to be bothered on his time off. He gets him out. He gonna stay there because he don't overstay his welcome. He ain't
He ain't
bother
hurt
me.
nobody.
He ain't hurt me. I ain't hurting him.
That's
He
right.
just want look good, eat snacks, and look at pandas, and do not bother him. Cool.
True
I
that.
fit the homie, the bottom tier character. It got a little crunchy at the end, a little weird, but I finished it. He got him an old lady now. He got him a girlfriend. He done stepped up. Bottom tier ain't so bottom no more. We had 2 girls like him. He picked one. The game still continues. And so I shout out to those slice of life. So I'm just saying, who's going to stay in my rotation? But right now, I kind of want them all to stay in because I like what I look. Fire Hit ain't going nowhere, y'all. I'm down. Fire Hit put me down. I don't care. Hey, as long as y'all don't change that story, I'm in. I'm very interested in Loser Ranger. I have to admit, the only one that might be on the fence that I could see that if it gets too weird, probably would be Kaiju 8. I feel like that's one that I might try try a few, but if it gets like a little a little like doing too much, I admit that looked like that would be the first one I would cut, but I like what I'm seeing from it. But I did sell it a couple times. I think that's one I'm gonna add back on the table because I think it's gonna be popular. The word kaiju, people who don't like kaiju, I don't know. But that's what I got for the preview. Too bad the homie Gamma didn't come, but she gonna come with previews all through the season whenever she wants something.
Yeah, she'll let us know what she watching.
But if you
Because
listen,
we-
Gamma, hit us with
See,
your
well-
preview next time.
Yeah, Gamma, she'll hold us down. She always let us know what she watching, so we gonna be good with that.
And you too, Ninja. I know you still healing from the terrible anime. And you back in. You didn't like.
My girl Ninja was traumatized by the bad anime.
Hey, she finally worked back in. She worked in, but we want to hear what you might like from the new season. If not, maybe y'all see y'all hear from Ninja and May. I don't know. We're My Hero and Demon Slayer. That's when she might reappear and resurface. We shall see. But I don't know. She ain't gonna. She's like, you gonna be good from the beginning. She like, you think we're hard. She harder.
Yep, she don't be playing.
So I'm ready to. If y'all want to review anything, I only watched a couple of things this week.
Well, we already like almost at time. Let's do. You know what? Let's do before we get out here because we had a rough one. Let's go in and holler at Ninja Kamui real quick.
Yeah, that's
Let's
what I
go in and
watched.
holler
Let
at
me
Ninja
say this
Kamui
first.
before we break out.
Let me jump on this real quick. Shout out to Gamma. I was gonna ride this, but the opening presented and then closed. She told me to check. She told us to check out Fright Krewe.
Oh yeah,
And it's about some kids in New Orleans. It's on Paramount. It's about some kids in New Orleans who are like, one kid is she's really like in tune with like she's a tour guide for like some of the graveyards. She does some of the spooky tours and stuff. She's heard that she is related to Marie Laveau, and she finds out that she actually is because she gets visited by Marie Laveau. She accidentally has unleashed something terrible, a curse that Marie Laveau had captured and sealed a demon in, and because she accidentally let the demon free, Marie Laveau has empowered her and a couple of her friends to be able to learn some things that'll help them be able to retrap the demon. And it's like it's Fright Krewe, Krewe, like a crew in New Orleans for Mardi Gras. They talk about a lot of Louisiana culture, a lot of the spooky Louisiana culture, some of the Louisiana religions. I mean, some of the religions that are the alternate religions that are practiced here, like voodoo, hoodoo, stuff like that.
Wow. It looks like
Yeah,
the whole season is out too.
Yeah. Season 1 was out, and I think season 2 is just coming out. So I checked the first episode, first 2
Yeah,
episodes.
because they dropped. There's all of season 2 is out too.
I like it, y'all.
There's 10 episodes of season 2. There's 10 episodes of season 1. So yeah, you know what?
Yeah. I got 20 episodes to start on that. I probably won't do it in review. I might do it I might give my opinion once I watched all of it.
Right. Like I'm definitely gonna check out a couple more episodes, but like I checked it out on Gamma's recommendation. It's called Fright Krewe, and it was like some New Orleans based, so I had to check it out, and I'm not disappointed. So far, so good.
I'm gonna check this out. Let me go. All right, okay. Got a sister up in here representing the South. You know what I'm saying? So all right, cool.
She the protag.
You know,
all right, and even got a brother with a cap and a hoodie on. All right, okay.
Proper representation.
Hey, got a chubby brother with glasses and an afro.
And it ain't just New York. It ain't just Los Angeles.
Yeah.
All the cities in America with probably proper culture instead of you go down there like in X-Men, everybody's Mardi Gras. And like nobody wears those costumes for Mardi Gras. That's only on Bourbon Street. They ain't all around, y'all. And Gambit ain't really from New Orleans, but I know somebody's probably pissed off when we said that. But oh well.
I'll say he from Chalmette. It's close. It's not really close, but it's close enough.
But yeah, I'm gonna check this out. This is kind of dope. This is adventure TVPG. All right, well I'll check and see if this is something the little guy can look at.
Yeah. I would recommend you look at it before you put the little guy on it. But if it is something that you think he would be cool with, I dug it. I'm gonna put my little guy on it. My little guy 20. So
a grown man with a goatee now, man.
He got more facial hair than I have grown in my entire life. He got that right now.
Also, he got them dope beats. So y'all better see y'all better holler at him because he got them beats.
And he'll beat you up in Tekken.
Yes, he will. He will. He'll bloody your nose.
Oh boy.
But okay,
that's what's up.
So
I'm gonna check that out
to the Gamma Native one. Shout out, thank you, Gamma.
Yeah, shout out to Gamma for this because I didn't even know nothing about this. So yeah, definitely. If I like this, I'll let y'all know because this looks kind of cool.
And with that, if my brethren would like to start,
sing it, Mark.
Oh boy.
The demons in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Vengeance is the only way.
That's right.
So, I like what he
yo,
said.
when they do that breakdown, when he say "I'll make you pay," I'll be like, I'll be feeling it.
Bro, I jump up if I could in my mind. I'm jumping and I'm flipping with him. Like I'm flinging the sickles with him when he does that part in my head.
Yo, he's like, I'll make you pay. I'm like, yo, man, I'm there with you, boy. I'm there with you.
Look, anime DJs, people who do anime events, please find a way to work this song.
For what you did.
Please work this into your set.
Crazy good.
You gotta work it into your set.
Speaking of music and Ninja Kamui, once again, we got Uncle Mike.
Bruh.
I
Man,
y'all,
look.
I told Coop all week. Uncle Mike is a main to me. I'm sorry, he's a main.
Absolutely, he's a main. In
Uncle Maine
fact,
is Uncle Mike is the reason there's a whole bunch of weird energy about this anime not being that good. But I'm gonna let that slide. We're gonna review
I
the show.
I'll say I don't want to believe
Love
it's
Uncle
just
Mike.
because of Mike. I think people are just stupid. But you
Hmm?
know what? I'm trying. I'm not trying to wish away their racism because there's always that in the background. But far as what you say is him as a main, he has carried this show for at least. This is like I call it like a tragic play. This is the soft middle part. Mike has been the MVP carrying this
Mhm.
show. The voice actor's been carrying the show. Now we know this is about to be Higgins time, but I'm gonna let you go on, Mark. But I had to join in with you and be like, he's been the main.
Yeah.
Mike has been lead character for about a good 3 episodes straight.
Like I'm not trying to be because I love he gone, but you know Mike is personality, man. Mike
Yeah.
tough. Mike ain't scared. I don't care if
Got a
you a
lot of
ninja.
heart.
We could get down. We can get down
Mike
if it
be
comes to
drinking.
it.
Yeah, he does karaoke.
Yo, he be singing for real, boy.
Uncle Mike is my drunkle Mike. He my drunkle.
Look,
He be
Old
singing.
drunk
He be singing his heart out.
He be going, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
Emma, man.
shout out to Emma.
Well, shout out to Faye.
Yeah,
Well,
Fade,
Big, they
man.
call
He
him
caught
Big
an
D.
L, man.
Or his
Yeah,
name
man.
is Big D, but he gets a fade daily. Did he say you get a fade daily?
Man,
Boy,
look.
a daily
How
big-
fade?
he can
big-
stay
big
that
D.
fresh?
You know what I like about know what I like about that cat? Pause. Cause I
Sorry.
he is that brother is all about he about doing it the right way. Like I'm about murder and mayhem, but I'm gonna be real eloquent when I do it. I'm gonna be real eloquent.
Yeah,
like, I ain't gotta-
respectable.
I'm about
Like
that.
I got a code about myself.
He
I got
like,
respect. You know what
I
I'm saying?
ain't gotta sneak you like no rat. I ain't no
Like-
snake out here.
The last episode, he was like, "No, I done caught you down bad. I don't even want to finish you this way.
Yeah,
I want to bust you up for real. I want
It
to
ain't-
punch you in the nose myself."
it's not beautiful.
And then when he died, he was like, "Thank you for such a great fight." You know what I'm saying? You look, can't do nothing but respect that right there.
Redbird was doing, I don't know, Taekwondo, but he's like, I don't even need no hands other than my dragon caterpillars as my things. But he guns is so efficient. And first of all, shout out to D, if you will, aka the man with the great fade. First of all, we gotta talk about Alza because this is where this go. Look, as far as this story, can some of it be predictable? Do you know what's gonna happen? Some parts it's not that hard to tell. We know once Alza was saying like, "Oh, you gonna talk to me like that, D?" Blah blah blah. He hung up the phone like, "Look, man, I'm on my off time." Shout out to villains respecting their off time.
Yeah,
Learn from these villains. These are people who are maniacal, who working to take over the world. Still
but
need
they
me
still
time.
keep that work-life balance. You know what
Still
I'm
need
saying?
that work-life balance. That bro, like, man, he's like, man, your boss gonna be worried. Man, I ain't worried about that dude.
No, I don't pick up that phone.
But you know, Mr. Alza, if you will, you know, the blondie in the white shirt, you know, the evil Steve Jobs. He's under some pressure. You know, his job. You know, his plan to take over the world is being a little stalled or whatever he's trying to do. We still don't know, but you know, it's evil. You know, it's evil. You know, the politicians like, look, bro, we in, but we can't be really seen with you. You got some issues going on, tightened up. We, you know, holla about. He's like, you know, if he could have killed him right there, he would have.
Yeah,
He
he's
talking-
salty about it too.
Then he talking
Mhm.
back to Hamaji. Now, luckily, he was on a video call
Yeah,
talking back
because he
to
wouldn't have done that stuff in real life. He knew
Hamaji.
better than that.
Look, Kamaji opened that eye like, boy, if you was right by me, I'll force choke the hell out of you. But it's
He's like, don't play with me, boy.
like, look here.
Yeah,
like,
Yamaji do that force choke. I don't know if I even play with him over the phone because he seemed like he might be able to.
I
do
thought
that
he
over
was
the
about to
phone.
reach it too. Like I thought
He
he
might
was
be able to
there.
reach out and touch you on something. Like, man, don't play with him. You
Like-
you be talking spicy, then all of a sudden your electricity come out, and you be like, hold up, what's up? You got like 3, 4, 5 dudes in your room with swords.
And see, I don't know where this goes because remember Hamaji told him like Hamaji ain't never put D down. He ain't never insult his warrior. In fact, in fact D was so on his job why he's like, look, man, I already started the process. But this brother here, excuse me, this worm, Alza, not only got to be evil, you just need your ego is that fragile. You already ahead of the game. I get it. You're supposed to try to kill Higan because you're evil and you're a piece of garbage. But you gonna take out one of your own, combatants, people that you work with, because he talked crazy to you and wouldn't jump to, and you gonna put a bomb in his suit. But on the slick, I guess a evil villain who's a good villain is supposed to do that because he like, look, I was supposed to kill all 5 of them at once. That's actually not stupid, but I don't like it because he's a punk. But I feel the man like they gave him an honorable death. I mean, shout out to people strong enough when they get stabbed in the throat and the stomach and they still just have whole conversations. Even a minute later, they're like, all right, you gonna do this? And shout out to Hagan. Hagan is a man of very little words, but when Hagan, if Hagan don't respect you, how he gonna do it? But Hagan took his time. He was gonna give him a proper death, and he didn't get to do like Alza just disrespecting the code all which way. It's bad enough Hamaji disrespected it in general, but still that he got a soldier like D who was so elegant and about beauty and about doing it the right way. That shows you that there's something in Hamaji that don't rock with Alza. Like he's still doing something right.
Well, remember, there's some kind of separate plan Emma referenced and even Yamaji referenced that Mr. Alza don't know about. So it's something he about to do that Mr. Alza probably going to end up feeling sorry for getting loud with him for.
What Hamaji said, like Alza was like, well, my plan is to do this. He said, what is a ninja's plan? What is our plan? To rid the world of scum. They ain't necessarily on the same page. He think they on the same page.
Didn't he say like you? I thought he said scum like you.
Probably. He definitely gave him that look like you.
Yeah, he ain't shook. He ain't scared of him.
So who's the boss in control? I don't know. They on same equal footing. But Hamaji, like, you can't physically get close to me. Now, of course, when Alza pulls some stuff like this, he do have a whole bunch of infinite amount of soldiers for some reason. But no matter how infinite, before the blow up though, shout out to bro. This is why I'm so mad. The Emma and Mike combination, gunning down everybody. Mike pulled out a rocket launcher. Like they got a rocket launcher. Mike shot that thing. Said, "Man, don't worry about it. I got you."
He's like, "Man, I'm good. Don't trip on that."
Mike took a shot. It was like, ah.
Mike had the Gatling gun. He was out there like Terminator 2 up in this piece.
That boy had grenades, the Gatling gun, the rocket launcher.
Homie was saddled up like Commando in that piece.
Emma was doing ninja fu, gun fu. She was giving you the Frankensteiner, kick you in the head, then shoot you in the head. Then she using the kunai knife like Naruto and throwing the paper bomb, but it was a grenade instead at your head. Like they did the combination moves. I'm like, look at this. I'm like,
they was a good team. Like imagine how effective they could have been if Mike knew that she was a ninja in the first place. Look, there was a bad team, boy.
Right.
That's a bad team.
Hey, you know what? What was cool too? I'm sorry for interrupting, guys. Mike told her, he was like, "Yo, you could have told me this all this time ago. Like I don't even know why you ain't tell me.
Like,
we could have been doing this. We could have been working together."
And it's just, and the fact that D made the right. First of all, I'm gonna just say this. I wish it was the other guy, the computer guy, who got killed instead of Emma. Like, sometimes.
Yeah, because Emma,
they talk about.
I had to pour out a little liquor on that one.
Because sometimes when they talk about frigid women, I'm gonna go there with that. Sometimes as men we may not get it, whatever. Nah, y'all could have easily killed that other dude who won't shut up and used him for motivation and kept Emma. We like, all right, he did. Oh, we got to ride for him, and we got
Yep.
to win
Be
him
like, he
because
made a good meal, and now we got to work hard to like,
he
avenge his
gone
death or something.
didn't need more motivation. But it's like double frigid. You killed his wife. I
Hmm.
doubt that she alive, and then you killed her student who was devoted to her. Little double, little heavy-handed, Ninja Kamui. But I get it, old school ways.
Well, I
But
guess they figured they needed more emotional weight, but I'm like, we already got it. Also, I
we
think we
got
have a
it.
lot of emotional weight with the father-daughter relationship between Emma and Mike, and then also sort of the, I guess, sort of sister-in-law and brother-in-law relationship between Hagan and Emma. You could have made her the core of that, and then you wouldn't need her to die. Because when she
Yeah,
died, I even tweeted, I was like, no, Emma.
she's
I
so
was like,
useful. She's like at
bruh,
first
we need her.
Emma could do everything. She's the smartest hacker.
And she
She's a
got the
good
cool
ninja.
bug.
Look, she got the bug, and we got this dude who
Emma was super, super. She was a good character, man. Good supporting character. I almost was wondering if something romantic was gonna go down with between her and Higan
I
from the
mean,
way,
she already
because
said I
she
don't,
was so doting over him, but
but she said
Yeah.
no. She said, but remember when she looked at Mike, when Mike made the
Yeah, because
joke,
didn't she
like,
like
yo,
headbutt him or
yeah,
something?
she
she
hit him or
kicked his,
something.
she kicked his leg. She's like, ugh,
Oh.
like no. She's like, I ain't like, hey, man, it's my homegirl, husband. Like, nah, playboy.
That's my homegirl, baby daddy. I don't get down like
Yeah,
that.
like
What
I'm
kind
like
of girl
this.
you think I am?
I'm like her sister, like look, like I know I lie a lot, but come on, now I'm doing justice out here, dad, uncle. Because at first I
Oh
thought Mike
man.
was like jealous, but Mike was like that's like she was like, but then in all seriousness, as they unveil, they already said it without saying it for line, because this ain't that type of anime or that story. But then for Mike to say like, I was happy to train her. It was like getting back time with my daughter. And you
Yeah,
see
that
my
joint,
emotion.
I was like, man, they trying to make a brother cry right now.
I was like, dang. So it's like, and you see Mike hold her in the arms.
Yeah,
Shout out to
I
them.
felt a little tight in my chest. I kind of ain't. Now that might have. I mean, I understand this. Vengeance is the only way. Like, I
Like,
understand there's gonna be some blood and some death, but that was a death that I was like, dang, that's kind of
and,
rough.
and shout
I
out to
hit
them
Coop
for
up right away, and I was like,
And
Ninja
then that
Kamui,
kind of
man.
like that kind of vision that she had before she completely crossed over,
was
bruh. Come
beautiful,
on,
bro.
man.
She was Mike singing with her like, ah! And she at the bar, they chilling, girl
Mike
there, and then she.
singing like a catfish that's been punished.
Yeah, like the
He don't care.
childhood
He just
vision of
going in.
herself and stuff, man.
And shout out for them not showing her burn her whole face. She got to not reveal her face, and she died. I don't want to say honorable. I mean, she died honorably, but she was
You know
misdealt
what?
a terrible death.
I'll
Yeah.
say this because she died knowing she was loved. Don't
Yes.
we want that?
And that's what and shout out to God. God don't say nothing. He's like, man, she knows she was loved. She know that she died with a family and she did not die alone. And it's like you can't get mad at D because D did his thing. He was supposed to be D is a killer, but he saved her gun. He was like, all right, I gotta save you, playboy. Go get your vengeance. You beautiful fighter. I'm gonna save you. But Hagan I already killed, had already chopped off the other dragon, because like D was her. He was like, look, you a traitor, that's ugly, that's nasty of you. But then he was like, all right, so you never was on our side in the first place. He was like, I'm gonna kill you, but I ain't really bitter about it. I
Now,
think D
the
would have
scene-
saved her.
The scene with the explosion, is that something Mr. Alza set off, or was that
Yes.
something that D set off? All right, cool.
No.
Because I was like, I thought Mr. Alza set that off. That's why I was
yeah,
like,
I'm saying D saved Hagan, because he was like,
oh yeah.
because he started to glow because his suit had shut down, but he had a auxiliary bomb back there. He's like, you sneaky rat or whatever. Like, oh man, I'm not doing this. That's why he wrapped Hagan up. It wasn't him. I believe he would have saved Emma if he had another snake thing to do like he had, but Hagan already chopped it, and everybody else was further away, so she couldn't. She knew she couldn't get. Like she like I can't get away, so she turned around and smiled, you know. And it just, I get, like you say, the emotional health. I get it. I don't like it. This is a clear case of fridging that they ain't have to do. We don't need a double fridge, y'all. You ain't got a double fridge, you know. Two of the ladies, especially when the ladies as dope as Emma. Kill the other dude. Kill the hacker who won't shut up. Fridge him.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd have been kind of good with him gone too.
Yeah, I would have been like, you know what? He kind of served his purpose. He helped us hack in, and you know, thank you.
Kill him, but I think they gonna kill him anyway. Like I think he still gonna wind up dying, cause he's too emotional and mad. And I was like,
look, he ain't microchip. You got to call him something else.
I was about to say
he motherboard. Call him motherboard. He gotta go. Motherboard gotta go.
I don't know what he is. He's something.
Transistor radio. He gotta go.
Oh man. I think he gonna get killed. I don't care if he do. It's like, all right, you serve your purpose.
Yeah, he aggravating. Look, they got rid of probably the most capable and useful character in the show. So
seriously,
he ain't gonna make it.
It's like getting rid of, I don't know, Jason Kidd. She like Emma was out here dunking on people. She was making assists. She was getting rebounds.
Hey, she was dominating every aspect of the game without scoring.
You know, she get triple doubles out here.
Needed it too.
And you know, it just, you know, helping the superstar get his mind right. And then y'all kill her. Like, it was sad. Like, I get, like, look, I get it, cause this show, like I said, Mike, this ain't gonna be no two season show.
This looks like this might be.
If this ain't still cemented,
yeah, it looks like it's probably gonna wrap it. I think this is probably just gonna be a 1 season joint, like kind of like the classic animes that were just like, yo, look, you get 13 or 26 episodes. That's it.
To be honest, most, as they say, signing or whatever, it ain't really past 20. They really don't go past 26 episodes anyway, because we grown. We got stuff to do. Stuff happens that you can't reverse. You don't just get beat inside the head and pop back up.
I'm about to
like
say,
Naruto.
Hey, you ain't gonna last 26 episodes
in
no. God's world.
Look, we already got two of the villains. Where I say they gonna start dying, dog. They sped that. They're like, all right, somebody else gotta go. We gave Little, but you know, they gave Little all that shine. Y'all could have gave D some more shine, man. Y'all could have gave him about one more episode, at least one more episode. But shout out to him and his barber. D was excellent. He died elegantly at the hands of a real one.
Like he was proud. He was like, you know what? Look at me. I'm going out at the hands of a real one. I'm
real
dying
ninja.
Elegantly. This is a good death.
A real ninja died by a real ninja.
Word up. It's almost terrible, but also good.
I know.
It's just like thinking about the situation more. Yeah, Computer Man could have died, man. Computer Man could have died.
Computer Man could have died. Cause Mike better be there with the last gunshot. He's on Alza.
Mike gonna be there.
Or you better let Mike kill detain or get his revenge on his boss. Cause he need to wrap up the case. He got cases on all you people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Cases on all
Reinstate Agent Mike and make him the head of the FBI and give him a bottle of Hennessy for his reward.
Man.
Y'all
I'll tell you like this. The next episode about to be the Reaper and Hagan, and that's it.
Yeah,
at least I hope.
Man, I got a feeling like we'll see this episode 7, episode 8. So that means we got like 4 more episodes to go. I think we're gonna wrap this fight up in one fight. Then we got maybe a fight 2. Then we got Hamaji.
Yeah, because he gonna have to see Yamaji too.
Gotta kill Maji. So either Alza or Himaji gonna be the last two to die, unless Alza got something cooked up where he become a super ninja and download all their stuff, like you said. Maybe he might pull some garbage like that, or maybe he might just have a bomb, another bomb, be like, "Oh, y'all ain't gonna give me away, whole planet gone." Like he might be one of them types. Be like, "Look, oh y'all ain't gonna put up my power plants? Don't worry, nukes coming to your head." And then I just want him to die a gruesome, meaningful, like gruesome death. I want his head on the sword, his face disfigured. I want it shown up for public for Emma. We got to give him the terrible death.
Yeah, he got to die. He got to die bad. He got to die terrible. He got to, as he's dying, he got to be full of regrets.
Matter of
like,
fact,
oh,
who should
I
get
really,
killed?
really messed up.
Who
I
deserves
really
to kill
should not
more?
have done what I did.
Who should kill Alza? Mike or he gone?
That's a tough one. I think Mike takes down Mr.
Mike.
Alza, and Hagan settles up with Yamaji.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the way it should go.
Like beat his face to mush. I want him looking like what these kids be looking like in a viral hit and get schooled. I want all the black eyes, all the broke busted up lips, all the broke cheekbones. I want him looking like he can't eat nothing. I want him to look like he need a straw. And he regret ever being born.
Like he gonna have to learn how to eat solid foods again.
I don't know. He deserves the worst.
Man, I just want him to go in and empty that clip. Go in and empty that clip.
Mike said, "Don't even worry about
off.
Don't even worry. Show him no respect. Clip to the face. Pop, 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 pop." And then he gonna say for Emma.
Yep.
Silence.
And then start singing. I want him to walk off and start singing.
Yo, man, just walk off real cool while the smoke's still going from the gun. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be all right.
But he gotta get.
He gonna have to move on after that.
If they don't kill the FBI agent, I need to see him in a perp walk with Mike stringing him up. But like, don't y'all know he cricket?
Alza, you gotta go.
Alza don't deserve no perp walk. Murder.
Yep.
Then
I don't know what's gonna happen with Alza City. I have no idea.
Man, it can be, let it get gentrified. let the gentrifiers come gentrify his gentrified fake city. His old. I just like, you can't do nothing in that city. Like, I don't even know why people go to that city. Hey, you got some, you might get a free iPhone, but you ain't got no rights.
Yeah, you ain't got rights. No right, not a right in the world.
Because he's spying on all of y'all. I mean, can you imagine if Elon Musk or Zuck was running the city? I mean, they kind of
running amok.
They kind of run, a good bit of the world anyway. So I mean, they probably, looking in on you anyway. But can you imagine a city where you got to show your papers to get out of it?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Just think about, like, they ain't gonna touch upon this much, but they did have to show them papers. It's like, true that. You know what I'm saying? So that tells you how that city is being run.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that one. But I think you know what I'm saying. We good. We can wrap it right there. We good. We got a lot of good stuff for next week. So I'm excited.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Spring got me excited.
You absolutely gonna see me and Mark. I'm gonna make Mark watch the anime environment. I didn't really make him watch it. I'm gonna make him watch this anime. I don't care. Me and Mark, we are Hobbin fans. We are rooting for Hobbin. We're gonna be like his chat.
Dog, you ain't gotta make me watch it. It's that good. He did, y'all. He held me down. He hit me with empty beer bottles until I submitted and watched. But I
But
was
real
glad
talk,
that he beat me. It
there
was
is a
great.
there is a scene that's gonna come up way down the line where somebody's getting beat over the head with glasses over and over again.
Oh
Dang.
joy.
like, bro, it's brutal. Korea, what's wrong? What's up in Korea? Korea is crazy, y'all. Like, you know what I like what they're doing in these webtoons? It is like Japan does this, but Korea is the most. It feels like the most westernized Asian country, I guess, that's big and popular right now. You know, all the K-pop, and I know Mike ain't no fan of K-pop, but shout out to all the K-pop fans, including our fellow podcasters. I know they be in the
I didn't
K-pop.
say I wasn't a fan of K-pop. K-pop's cool. My issue with K-pop is people acting like it ain't it ain't taken from something.
They act,
That's-
they act like it's the Caden Clark of its industry, like it's the first one to do it.
Man,
Shout out to
This
South
person-
Carolina.
this person will be the best basketball player in college history. I was like, what? Y'all lost y'all mind? Anyway,
Oh,
go
for-
ahead, my brother.
0 for 2. But but anyway, but basically, I love that they let the characters in Viral Hit and these other places. They be dripped out, y'all. Look, whether if they take it or not, the Koreans like they want to look good. They really do. Between lookism, in fact, I think the dude who made lookism, I think he is the guy who created Viral Hit as well, Taejeon
Yeah,
Park.
that makes sense.
So it's brutal, man. But it's like the highs are high, but the dark parts are dark. I don't know, like it's something in the Korean stories that's just like they want you to feel it all, man. And this is like I don't even know if you call it a
Hey,
slice of life.
You know what?
I don't-
And I love Hobbit, man, but he like they make you go through it with him.
It's too rough for me to just call it no slice of life. This is a drama. This is a drama with some comedy beats, an action drama near. I can't call it just no slice of life. You know, like bruh, it's him and Jin Woo. I don't know what y'all got going on in Korea, man, and why everybody mama sick, bruh. I don't know, man. Y'all gotta make y'all mama get some better health. Everybody need better health care, man. It's just
Yeah,
'cause,
boy, y'all. Yeah,
yo, mamas be laid up in these animes, boy.
Hey, they need to stop drinking whatever water they drinking because everybody's sick.
I don't know how all they kids be taking all these hits to the head and come back, but man, they be like, my mama's sick. Like, dang,
Hey, dang, your mama sick too? Yep, mine too.
you know, I gotta level up too, Jin Woo. I gotta be like you, big brother. But in the
Alright.
meantime, my drip is gonna be. I don't know. I think Javi might got him on the drip. When Javi level up, they spending,
He said they spent.
bruh. Snapper wearing like Gucci. Like you can't say it. They have to hide it. They change up the Nike signs and stuff. But you know what it is.
Wow.
Oh, bro, I love
It
it.
won't say Nike, it'll say New or something like that.
It'll be like Nike with just NKE
Mm.
with the check be looking for, like it'll be have a crease in the check like where his shirt will be folded, but you know it's a check, but it ain't quite the check.
Wow.
They slick with it, bro. I love it. But that's all I got, man.
All right, cool. Go ahead and hit us with them final thoughts and let's get up out of here.
Ah, bro, yo, for real. Appreciate y'all. Whoever listens to us doing these crazy previews, I really appreciate it. Like, it's fun to go through this every season as we have become seasonal watchers. And we still like the old stuff, but we don't ever want to be stagnant. That's just not what that's just not what we do at Blurtish. That's not what we do with NERDSoul. So man, if y'all get something out of this, and if y'all get just one anime out of this that y'all like or anything new, we done did our job. Shout out to the homie Brian. I was talking to him saying, hey man, you ain't gotta worry about gatekeeping. Come to our community, come learn something. If you want to ask a question, I'll simplify it. My goal is to be able look, we are Westerners. My goal is to explain it to you like I would explain any TV show. I don't agree with that. Oh, you need a PhD in anime logic and weebology to understand anime.
Weebology.
No, y'all. Stop it. I'm 42. We're 40. We're in our 40s. We've seen a lot. We've experienced things. TV tropes. There's literally a website called TV Tropes. literally, and they have a lot of the anime and Korean stuff on that site, so it's all good. AKA freezing when we use the word freezing. So there's plenty to learn. Always try it. Feel free. Find your community that lets you that you rock with within the industry that you want to learn and enjoy. And it's entertainment. Don't ever let nobody feel like you got to be gatekeep out of anime and all that. So that's, if anything, I will stress that each anime season. That's what I have fun with. And you can find me at blurred.ish. Website under development, but go to the link tree blurtish. Merch sales coming. Get some new anime shirts, get you some pop culture shirts, other different things. Of course, find the platform for Blurtish on all streaming platforms for your podcasts that you check out. And if you in Mobile or close by on the Gulf Coast, I will be on April 20th at the Mobile Bay Anime Fest. Aha, I even do Anime Fest. I'll be a vendor selling all the good stuff. And then on the 21st, I'll be in Long Beach, Mississippi at the Hancock County Library Comic Fest. It's a long name. Y'all find me there, so that's where I'm going to be at.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. And Mark Dub?
I'm going to keep it short and sweet like myself is. I'm look, y'all, Fright Krewe is pretty good so far. Ninja Kamui still, like, I think it might be my favorite thing I'm watching. I just really enjoy it. They get right to it, man. It's great. And Uncle Mike he's family at this point.
Yeah.
I finished Invincible. I know we reviewed it already. It's great, y'all. You just a weirdo if you have a hard time with Invincible. Check yourself, man.
You have the right not to like it, but you just got bad taste.
Yeah. Exactly. Who said it so much more eloquently? Like, he said it in a way that D would be pleased with, because I'm not eloquent. But I'm looking forward to V Hit, y'all. Viral Hit, man. It is gonna be so good, y'all. Y'all are gonna love it. If y'all don't love it, Mike will give you all your money back.
Please, by all means. We know we say the 3. I implore you, try half of the season. I want you to try it. Now, I'm a beg. I throw myself at the mercy of the court. Give it 6 episodes. You gotta see give it 6. That's how much I believe in Hobbit.
Okay.
You give it 6. You gotta see his first you gotta see his first true victory. And we gotta see that in animation.
Okay.
Do not give up on Hobbit you. I'm gonna be chatting like I'm gonna get the glow sticks. I'm gonna get the flags like how they be doing overseas. And when he fighting, I'm gonna be waving the flag like the flag man for all the delinquents. I'm gonna get me a Windbreaker shirt. I'm gonna be we gonna rep Windbreaker while yelling Hobbit you.
I'm with it. That's how good it is. We gonna look silly, but we
gonna represent for two animes about people getting beat up, and one dude who had to learn have hands, and one just be serving them because he's like, look, don't you just 2 people who don't want to get disrespected gonna be serving you. Don't disrespect them ever. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm for real though. That's how hype it get me though. Man, looking down on people.
Where I is in these streets. I'm Mark Dub on IG. I'm Mark Dub 44 on the Twitter X, whatever you call it. I'm on there occasionally. I'm Mark Wallace on Facebook. I'm Mark Wallace in real life. I'm Mark Dub some of the time though, and I'm Dark Mub some of the time.
Hey, don't you got an event coming up?
Yeah, very soon. Well, there's a 420 event that I may be co-hosting with Soul Lab, with DJ Soul Lab, and next month I got an event. I don't have my date cemented yet, but we bringing back Soul Lab Sundays. Perhaps on a Saturday again. We're gonna see.
Talk about that Space Dandy weed on the field for the eclipse.
That was hilarious.
Hey, weed's legal, man.
y'all. It's been real as Holyfield. I catch y'all on the next.
Word up, word up. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for rolling through. Look, we got some good anime coming. I know there's some people saying that Winter was whack. I don't know if I said it was whack. I mean, I didn't get everything I wanted out of it, but I think people also kind of overlooked anime that wasn't specifically on Crunchyroll as well. So remember, anime is not only on Crunchyroll. You can get it in other places.
First
But
of
with
all,
that said,
Delicious in Dungeon was dope. It's still dope. It's still going. Sorry, my
mhm.
bad.
So
It's a
with that
hit.
said, NERDSOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz. And until the next time that we have to come here and tell you how dope Mike from Ninja Kamui is, we're just saying peace.